Good evening. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. My name is Tim Henderson, and one of the most discussed topics in the United States right now is, should the drinking age be lowered from 21 to 18? I mean, at the age of 18, you can vote, you can legally join the army, and you can be prosecuted as an adult. So why shouldn't you be able to enjoy a drink legally? By the time students enter high school, 55% of them have already had an experience with an alcoholic beverage. I believe that lowering the drinking age would have negative effects on the health and safety of our public. Most kids who turn 18 are still in high school. Making it legal for them to purchase and consume alcohol would make it easier for kids under 18 to obtain alcohol. High school parties, they would become a lot more dangerous. You would have 18-year-olds who would purchase alcohol and supply the minors. Most of these parties would be unsupervised. And most of these kids have very little knowledge on the effects of alcohol. They would be putting themselves in situations and risks such as over-drinking and blacking out. Teens are not at a mature enough state where they can responsibly control their drinking habits. By the time the person reaches age 21, the brain is pretty much done developing. Anyone under that age is still experiencing growth. Allowing teens to drink legally and regularly at the age of 18 could have serious health effects affecting the brain. These consequences could affect the frontal lobe, which controls decision-making and long-term planning. Moving on. Most of the teens are in a stage where they are focused on instant gratification. They do not think about long-term effects. One of these effects is drinking and driving. Most kids like to go to a party and have a couple drinks, but they do not plan out a safe situation to return home. They think they can just wait a couple hours until they've sobered up and drive home. Well, in 1971, Congress passed an amendment setting the legal voting age to 18. 29 states responded by lowering the drinking age from 21 to 18. Reports in the 1970s showed that teenage car accidents increased greatly in the states where the legal drinking age was reduced from 21. We cannot give teenagers 3 more years to legally drive with alcohol in their systems. It's a huge risk on the health and safety of the public. With all this kept in mind, lowering the drinking age would greatly affect the health of the public. Teens under 18 would be able to obtain alcohol a lot easier, could affect the development of the teens' brains, and there would be an increase in drinking and driving fatalities. Is it really worth it to the safety of our public and of our students to lower the drinking age? I know a lot of people say it will never happen to me. I will never get in an accident while drinking. I'm a good driver when I'm drunk. I can handle my liquor. I'll never get too drunk. But I'm here to tell you, it only takes one time. It only takes one time to overdrink. One time to take your eyes off the road and miss the person in the crosswalk, or miss the person in front of you hit their brakes. One time. Is it really worth it to risk your health and safety? To risk the health and safety of the public and others around you? That's something you would have to live with the rest of your life, just because you wanted to go out and drink at the age of 18. Thank you. Is there any questions?